Hey y'all, welcome back to Lantern Creek Farm.
Alright everybody, I figured I'd do just a little video here, just a short one, hopefully not too long. Hopefully I don't get too long-winded, that's what I should say. I'm going to do just a video of what the garden looks like right now. It's going to be our end of summer garden video, garden tour. We'll show you because we are going to, Lord willing, soon be moving our attention more towards our fall garden and what's coming up for our fall garden. Our summer garden still does have a few things. Can you see tomatoes? It still does have a few things, but we're just going to walk through and show you what we got left and talk about what all we ended up getting from preserving and putting up from our garden, summer garden in 2023. Alright guys, so I figured there was no better way or no better place to start than at these beautiful flowers. This has been a blessing in the summer garden. Still got some blooming, but just a blessing, just the sheer beauty of them has made it well worth it walking into the garden. In this area, in the same area here, couldn't go without talking about our tomatoes. If you all watched the Winding Down summer garden, you've seen where I ripped up the Roma tomatoes through here. These are our latest Roma tomatoes coming up. They are pear-shaped and they're full and ready to pick. Also, we ripped up some tomato plants here and some tomato plants here as well. This is what's left of the tomato plants. And y'all, the end of summer garden, I've got to say, looks a little rough. But I don't know anybody's end of summer garden that just looks absolutely perfect and weed free and doesn't have, plants browning and stuff like that. And we're getting to the end of the season of these certain plants. And a lot of times people are busy canning with what they have, or been working, hard to get the plants where they're at, and just don't have as much time to attend to them. But also they're dying; they're on their way out, and so, anyways, that's my excuse. But these are the tomatoes we have left. Are still producing. They still have blooms on them, so they're doing wonderful. I just knocked that bloom off. I don't know how I did that. Anyways, they've still got blooms on them. You can see here. That bloom must have been loose. These are the bell pepper plants. They're heading out, but they're still producing. They still have blooms on them. Here's some more bells. Bells, there's just all kinds in here. We still have the plants up here. Some of them are still producing. These are the ox hearts. These were the later blooming ones. We planted those around the time that we planted the pear-shaped Romas, and so they're just now coming on, really. Here's some more of the ox hearts. And the plants are still holding on for dear life and still producing. Look, Morning Glory is choking this one out. But it's got a big, beautiful tomato on it that needs picked. I'll probably pick some tomatoes after I finish this video. Along with the tomatoes producing, we'll walk over and go to the cucumbers. In our summer garden here, we had cucumber vines. This is actually our second batch of cucumber vines that are here. The first ones have died out. And my mother-in-law came in here and cleaned out the ones that had died. We got some pickling pickles that need pulled, as you can tell. That one's changing. But this is our second batch of the cucumbers. But we have gotten quite a few cucumbers out of the patch this year. This bed right here had radishes and onions and lettuce in it, and it's done. It's been ripped up and put new soil in here. This was our potato patch. It's done. We got quite a few potatoes out of it. And the beans. There's first row of beans. You can see on the other side, that's the second row. That's our fall crop of beans. But this is our first crop of half runner beans. And we have gotten a few messes out of it. On to our melon patch. Yes, it is very weedy, but we have got quite a few cucumber plants in here. I don't know what that is. That's a watermelon, a wonky looking watermelon. Cucumbers. We've got watermelon in here. None of them are ready. Let me go to this other side. I'll be able to show you a little better. Well, there's a bigger watermelon. I'll go around this other side and show you. None of them are ready to pick yet, but it's full. Can y'all see them? Of watermelon and cucumber. We've got some volunteer tomatoes right here. Little cherry tomatoes. So that's our watermelon patch. Here is our okra patch. And if you notice in a few spots here, this is where our taters were. We did get taters out of here. There's some okra. Our corn looks like it's being taken over by whatever this vine is. I'm going to guess probably morning glory vine. Yeah, I see flowers on it. That morning glory is very invasive in this garden, as you can tell. And we haven't been in here because this is our tater patch. So you will see very soon, probably within the next couple weeks, that we will come out here and dig our potatoes up. But this first row of corn and the second row of corn, we got around 100 ears of corn preserved and put up and frozen. Alrighty guys, there's a short little video, a little snippet of the garden, the summer garden at the end of the season. It surely is winding down. Some of it where we have been it's been production, and produce. We just haven't been able to show you all absolutely everything. But this garden has been truly a blessing. The summer garden has, and as you all can tell, we've still got quite a few things that is still producing. And so I've got a bug after me trying to bite me. Sorry, he did bite me. It is itching. It's still producing. It has been just a terrible blessing. Everything that we have been able to receive from this garden, and I thank the Lord for it. I know without Him, things couldn't grow, and so I appreciate the blessing and the work that's come with the garden this year. It's taken 3 of us pretty much around the clock in the beginning, and it's taken 3 of us to collect all of the produce that's come out of the garden, and it's been a blessing, and it's put food on the table, and so I thank the Lord for it. And like I said, we've still got things that are producing, and we've still, Lord's willing, got some things that we will be planning to produce for us. And so I appreciate you all watching. I'm sure some of you all were interested in the end of the season garden. I've been seeing videos here where people have been showing what their gardens look like at the end of the season. Ours is full of weeds and being taken over by morning glory. But we've gotten so much out of it. And so you got to take the good with the bad sometimes. And so although the weeds are going to be aggravating to deal with later on, the garden has produced so much, and so I'm thankful for it, and it's just a blessing. So I'm going to say goodbye here, but I appreciate you all hanging out, and I appreciate you all watching this video. I hope that it's a blessing to you and a help to you, and I hope you all will come back next time and watch another one. We'll see you later. Bye. After I shut off the camera, I thought it unfair to show you what needed picked and not show you hitting its beautiful little basket after I pick it. So here it is. We got a bunch of Romas, a couple cucumbers, a few of the bigger eaten tomatoes, and look at this beautiful butterfly. It died. It's pretty nevertheless, so let's see if I can. Well, I dropped it. I was trying to open it up more. Can y'all see it? We've got tomatoes ready to be canned. Alright. Now it's really bye. Bye, y'all.